Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, fill up your cup with whatever you choose, and we are ready for Saturday Night Showdown. We are hot off the heels off our Halloween vacation, but more importantly, off of XFW Fright Night, where a number of new champions were crowned, rivalries came to an end, new rivalries begun, as Aaron Tyson enters the ring, and tonight he will clash. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. As I was saying, Aaron Tyson will clash with one of our newer champions here in XFW, the newly crowned XFW Internet Champion, Dashing Danny Diamond. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I did not stutter. You heard me correctly. Dashing Danny Diamond claimed his first title here in XFW at XFW Fright Night. Nick Clark, thank you for sharing the stream. Mr. Insomniac Gamer himself is in the house. Mr. Nick Clark, thank you for liking and sharing. Dashing Danny Diamond coming out on top in a Extreme Rules triple threat match at XFW Fright Night, getting the pinfall victory over Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, costing Showtime Shane Black the XFW Internet Champion, and Dashing Danny Diamond, your new reigning Internet Champion. Stay tuned, folks. We've got a lot coming off as we're going to talk a lot about XFW Fright Night. Rick Osborne held on to the World Heavyweight Championship, but wow, what a drama fest that world title match was in our main event at Fright Night. We'll cover that, as well as, from what I understand, Sweet Sedan Stan will be coming out to say something about that title match, and here we go. Dashing Danny now slugging away with right hands, and Aaron Tyson now firing right back. Tyson on the knife edge chop. Tyson off the ropes. Beautiful moonsault. Comes crashing down on Dashing Danny. Aaron Tyson, a high flyer, a lot of energy in this young star. Dashing Danny down, lateral press, but the shoulder comes up. Aaron Tyson already going to the high rent district. Aaron coming off the top and again takes him down in a beautiful transition. We've got the wrong promo, or the wrong credits there on Saturday Night Showdown. Here we go. Still showing our Fright Night ad there, but Aaron Tyson now in control. Drives him into the turnbuckle. Aaron Tyson now setting the new champion on the top rope, but Dashing Danny now collides with a kick to the face. Dashing Danny with a size and strength advantage over Tyson, but Tyson has kept the pressure on. High stakes, high flying maneuvers have paid off thus far in this matchup. Both been the same idea there, colliding heads. Tyson coming out on top. Sends him again, crashing into the turnbuckle. Dashing Danny took a lot of liberties in that matchup. Uh-oh, look at this, up and again, drives him down, beautiful. Hurricane Rana from Aaron Tyson, and a drop kick in the middle of the back. Tyson again going for the springboard again, lands a moonsault. Tyson now again with a lateral press, but Dashing Danny using those tree trunk legs to kick off his smaller opponent. Standing shooting star press, perfectly executed. This young man is flying around. Earl Sweeney, thank you for liking the stream. Dashing Danny in a world of trouble. His first matchup. Oh, nobody home. And a clothesline. Oh, and a boot right to the face by Dashing Danny. Slows down the pace and the rhythm of Aaron Tyson. Dashing Danny on the wraparound. Sleeper hold on. Aaron Tyson able to snapmare him off. Dashing Danny again with a counter. European uppercut from the champion. Earl Sweeney, thank you for sharing the stream. I hate saying that. Folks, I do try to stay as unbiased as I can here in XFW. But Dashing Danny weaseled his way into this matchup with Showtime Shane Black, taking out Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott on a number of occasions, attacking the former champion. I will give him credit where credit is due. He utilized his in-ring presence at XFW at Fright Night, capitalizing on his opportunity and cashing in on the championship. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice follow-through by Dashing Danny there. He's going for a hip toss, transition into a neck breaker, and almost a 3 count on Aaron Tyson. Tyson's been in control a lot of this matchup. But right now, again, another knee strike. Repeated shots now. Wide swing there. Dashing Danny again, firing back. Aaron Tyson levels back with the right hand. Calling him a tie-up. Tyson now, what's he got in store for him? Tyson going to try to pick him up. Look for a pedigree. Dashing Danny with a clothesline and counters him. Levels him right down to the canvas. Brutal shot there. Ooh, Dashing Danny looked like he hurt himself. Ooh, maybe playing possum there. Catches him off. Ooh, jumping leg drop by Dashing Danny. Collides with Aaron Tyson. Gonna hoist him up. Groovy slam. Drives him down to the mat. We've got a cover here. Aaron Tyson somehow keeps his hopes alive. This crowd now screaming, fight forever. I like this young Aaron Tyson. Ladies and gentlemen, he has shown he's got a lot of stamina, a lot of staying power here in XFW. He has gone up against some of our heavy hitters and held his own. And now going up against Dashing Danny Diamond, who's been here for XFW for quite some time. Right now, oh, brainbuster. Beautifully executed. Aaron Tyson going to the outside again, once again on the top rope. Calling his spot. Bob Harris telling him to get off the top rope there. And he misses. Dashing Danny with the right hand. Gonna hoist him up again, and a second time, driving Tyson down to the canvas with hellacious impact. That's it. Dashing Danny, the brand new XFW Internet Champion, with the victory. Aaron Tyson came out of the gate. Full head of steam. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. And your new Internet Champion walks away victorious tonight. Still shocked he walked away with the title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us again. Our first show after XFW Friday Night. I myself was off last weekend due to my own annual Halloween shenanigans. But ladies and gentlemen, from what I am told, we are going to go back out to ringside. As I said, the XFW Fright Night main event was filled with drama. Seth Walker attacking both referees, attacking Crusher Carl Ellis, who accompanied his longtime friend Rick Osborne to ringside. And then out of nowhere, the return of Sam Ford coming out. Folks, it was utter chaos. From what I understand, we've got to go down to ringside. And Stan wishes to say something. God help us all. Not sure what this dipshit's got to say tonight. The used car salesman from New Jersey coming out to ringside. Not sure what he's got in store for everyone. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
All right, stop the show.
Whoa.
Stop. You, up there in the commentating booth. Yeah, with your play-by-play, shut your mouth and you might actually learn something for once.
Me?
2 weeks ago, my client, Mr. Walker, ended up getting an absolute screw job in the championship match. I don't know how many people are behind it. Yes, I've seen the conspiracy theories. I wish I had answers for those individuals with those questions, but I don't. And I apologize. My client not only had to take on the champion, he also had to take on 2 referees. These referees spoke about his mother. These referees spoke about his grandmother. I know a lot of folks think he just assaulted these referees. He did not. He was defending their honor. That's a man that should be a champion. That's a man you can be proud of. But not only that, not only did he face the current champion, not only did he face 2 referees, he had to face Carl Ellis, who is not, may I remind you, a manager, who should have never been ringside. And my client did what he had to do. He took him out before Carl could do anything to hamper his chances of being champion. If that wasn't enough, out of nowhere, Sam Ford. Not only does Sam Ford attack my client, he attacks me. May I remind you, I am no longer a wrestler. In fact, I'm a manager. Is he not going to be suspended? I was not a combatant in this match. Granted, neither was he, and he should not have been there. Again, also not a manager. But here we are. Once again, having to deal with whoever it is that has decided Triple S Incorporated LLC should not have titles.
Such nonsense.
There's one thing that came out of this, and that's my voicemail, my answering machine, my text, my pager. They're all blowing up. I have talent from XFW who wants to be part of Triple S Incorporated LLC. Not only that, I got talent interested from outside of XFW. Understand, we have something that we are building. We may not have the championship right now, but I assure you, Mr. Walker will have that title. Mr. Walker will get a rematch, and we will make sure that it is one-on-one. Knowing that, you saw the match. You all know Mr. Walker cannot be handled one-on-one. Get ready, because we're not just coming after one title now. No, XFW. We are going to come after every title. We are going to hold all the gold. Not Mr. Walker and myself. Remember, I'm a manager. You've got some surprises coming for you, XFW.
Ladies and gentlemen, in my years of professional wrestling, commentary, being in the ring, being out of the ring, there's a lot of bullshit that I've heard over the years. Who does he think he is telling me to shut up? We're going to go down to ringside. We're going to... Let's tag team action coming your way next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. It's been a long time since I've heard such garbage here in professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. But wow, Stan is off his rocker. Wow. Another W I've got to fix. The game keeps messing up the screens. But ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Bloods making their way out to ringside. I'm still absolutely flabbergasted by Stan and his ridiculous comments. I mean, saying the referees were insulting his grandmother and mother? Seriously? That's where he's going with this? I mean, wow. I have heard words. Illusory Burdick, thank you for sending 15 stars. Miss Burdick, thank you for joining us. And always continue to support XFW. Michael Gould, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to our program. I'm still flabbergasted by no one who insults someone's mother. Seth Walker is lucky he wasn't instantly disqualified in our main event when he turned his hands on both, not one, but two referees in that matchup. Two referees. Listen, Marie's saying cut the mic out next time. That might be a solid plan. And here comes Pain and Terror. Former 6-time XFW World Tag Team Champions. Listen what he says. Who still carries a pager? Stan carries a pager. It's about as useful as his car selling skills. We've seen that in the past. Word has it from Dirk Webb that Stan's used car dealership is in the red and possibly filing for bankruptcy. I mean, that's why he went into managing. Obviously, his wrestling career was not taking off. That's for damn sure. Stan the Man Martin, 1-87. Here we go. Right hands and lefts now from Earl Clark, starting things off with Victor Payne. Payne now firing back with an elbow shot. And now big right hand. I don't care how tough you are. I know these British guys are strong from the British Strong Style, but you do not want to go toe-to-toe with fisticuffs with Victor Payne. And now here comes Damien Terror, the bigger of the two men, in Pain and Terror. Now Damien launching a right hand. Picking up Earl Clark like he wastes nothing and drops him across the top turnbuckle. And now ground and pound. Repeated shots now from Damien. There's a reason these two are multi-time XFW Tag Team Champions. Earl Clark now back in control. Earl again unleashing a number of shots to the face of Damien Terror. Harder impact on the turnbuckle. Tag in comes Wyndham Shaw. Double wind up on the arms. Two shots to the midsection. Oh! Double shots to the jaw. A nice shot there. But Damien Terror again firing right back. Hey, our chat's coming back up. That's good. Over the top now goes Wyndham Shaw. Wraps around the waist. Shaw now drives him down. Ooh. Damien's face hit that bottom rope. That could really do some damage. Repeated shots now. Wraps around. German suplex. Stan's lemonade stand and used car lot. I wouldn't put it past Stan to do lemonade, or better yet, steal it from kids to sell it. I've heard the man uses very, very, very questionable sales tactics. But right now, speaking of tactics, the Blue Bloods using some very strong tag team tactics to keep Pain and Terror on the defense. Double Irish whip now for the Blue Bloods. Up and down. Earl Clark now back inside the ring. Dion Myers, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Jumping single arm DDT now by Earl. We got a cover. Two, almost a 3 count. damn right of all kinds of fluster. Who the hell is Stan to come out here and throw such blatant allegations around? I know for sure Mike Atura and the man inside the referee, our referee tonight, have never, ever insulted anybody inside the ring. We know the history of Seth Walker and his abuse and bulliness around the world. Bob going to start the count now. Damien Terry on the outside and a punch to the face by Victor. Oh, and now Victor sent to the outside. Wyndham Shaw came to fight tonight. Wyndham Shaw up and over and catches the forearm to Damien Terry. Wyndham's got to be careful. He's in bad territory. He's punching away now, and Victor Payne leaving Damien Terry in the ring to recover. And now again, repeated shots to the midsection. Oh, and here comes Damien. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Wyndham Shaw forgetting where he's at. I'm going to go backstage myself and find out where the hell Stan's at. But again, Seth Walker is known in XFW since his first days of being a bully and pushing referees around. We saw what he did on Fright Night, taking out 2 referees, assaulting them. Crusher Carl Ellis in the corner of Rick Osborne to support his friend. Not interjecting himself in the matchup at all. And Walker just beating the hell out of him. And those two will meet in our main event tonight. Walker and Ellis tonight. Damien Terry now back in control of Wyndham Shaw. Vertical suplex now holding on. Shaw way up in the air now. Terror showing off that superior strength. One-handed vertical suplex. Wyndham Shaw in a world of hurt now. Tag back in comes Victor Payne. And then Stan talking about Sam Ford coming out. Ford was getting retribution for being put on the shelf for over a month by Seth Walker. He asked me if it was just karma coming back to bite him in the ass. Regardless how you want to put it, Rick Osborne is still our World Heavyweight Champion. And right now, Earl Clark back in the ring, coming tossed by his partner. Wind up shot here. Oh, Earl Clark. A little bit of comedian. Oh, but he gets spun around by Victor Payne, who didn't want to have any of those shenanigans, hoisting him up, trapping him on face first, reverse suplex. Colorado tied now. Victor Payne leading. Earl Clark around the ring. Elbow shot now by Earl. Victor Payne continues to keep support. Oh, toss him right into Wyndham Shaw. Earl fires right back. Shot right to the jaw. Earl going to the top rope. Not usual territory. Oh! Victor Payne takes him off the top rope, kicking the ropes, and then taking Wyndham Shaw off the apron. And that's the experience level of Payne and Terror. And that is why they're former 6-time world champs. Damien Terror tagged back in. Here comes Earl. Winds up swinging. Elbow shot to the face. Snapmares him through. Oh! Brutal elbow by Damien Terror. Sets him down. Earl back on his feet, but not wind up. Dodges out there, maybe playing possum himself. Into a crucifix. Shoulders are down on Damien Terror. But a kick out. Earl drops the hammer right across the forearms, or the eyes and forehead of Damien Terror. Terror fires back down, little shot to the midsection, knee strike. And again leading the much smaller Earl Clark head first into the turnbuckle. Tag again, here comes Victor Payne. What is this? Setting him up. Oh, double gutbuster. Earl Clark will feel that one for the next week. Cover. No hook of the leg, though. Just the forearm across the face. Insult to injury. That's Damien Terror just trying to get inside the head, trying to play the intimidation game. Snapmare goes. Oh, gets turned around. Earl Clark turns it into a power slam. Nice counter by Earl Clark. Whips him right. And there's the knee strike. Earl Clark with the cover, but too close to the ropes. Victor Payne not happy about that. That's just Earl Clark getting a little overzealous there, not taking care of where he is in the ring. Over the top rope now goes Victor. Toss to the outside. Tagging comes Wyndham Shaw. Shaw gonna let Bob Harris do the count. Oh, it turns his attention. Oh, to Damian Terror, who gets an enziguri. Wyndham Shaw now going all the way to the top rope, coming off and driving the knee into Damian Terror. Good Lord. In comes Victor Payne. Calling him a tie-up. Payne now gonna hoist him up into a gutbuster. Wyndham Shaw paying too much attention to Damian Terror on a number of occasions in this matchup, allowing... Ooh, he's getting right back up in his face, though. Right back up in his face. And you take him up and drive him down. Wow! Almost a 3 count. Audience now screaming tag team wrestling as these two teams are going toe-to-toe. Place him up for a suplex now. Shot to the midsection by Wyndham Shaw. Repeated shots now. Countered by Victor. Back and forth these two are going. Hard to tell who's keeping the upper hand. Shots back and forth delivered by both men. Up. European uppercut. Shot him straight into the air. But Damian Terror let him make this if he got all 4 men in the ring. All 4 men now in the squared circle. Earl Clark still in there. Enziguri again to Damian Terror, who interjected himself. Uh-oh, a second time. Sherlock slam by the Blue Bloods. And they walk away with the victory. Wow. Wow. The Blue Bloods with an impressive win tonight over the season. Payne and Terror. What a turnabout of fair play. Damian Terror and Victor Payne bringing all the brutality they normally bring, but the Blue Bloods showing they can go toe-to-toe with some of the toughest here in XFW, turn the tides, separate the former world champs, and get the pin by Wyndham Shaw.
Here are your winners.
Mustaches reign supreme tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. The Blue Bloods with a victory tonight on Saturday Night Showdown, an impressive win at that. And again, folks, the Blue Bloods have been here for a number of years now in XFW, but Payne and Terror are one of our top teams of all time. And to see the Blue Bloods now competing on that level is absolutely impressive and shows how they've been growing here in XFW. Now, I don't want to dwell on this situation, but hey, Stan, screw you, you little shit. Anyway, folks, pardon me. Another story that took place at XFW Fright Night was we heard that Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was found in his locker room, bleeding from the head, was taken to a local hospital to get checked out. Security footage did show someone who was unrecognizable, someone not on the roster, what some people were calling what described as an albino, leaving the locker room moments before Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was in fact found unconscious. And some folks in our locker room, some fans, some of the locker room competitors were very much speculating that Sweet was planning on cashing in the Extreme Opportunity briefcase that night during the main event between Osborne and Seth Walker. Now, we don't know if this is tied into that at all. We don't know who this albino person was. If it was, I mean, you know how people can get and people see what they see. But the word was that the gentleman had a hood on, but they could see very, very pale skin. And I don't know if anyone on our roster that fits that description, folks. But we've already been in contact with Dirk Webb, trying to find out if he's got any investigative insight onto this, as well as some of our locker room staff was taking a look at it, folks. But more of the story, we knew Bad Boy Marshall Sweet is not on tonight. He is still resting after being accosted backstage in the locker room. He will be back returning next week on XFW programming. But right now we're headed on ringside. Lucha versus Japan as Ultimo Shea collides with Jesus Silva next on Saturday Night Showdown. Can you imagine how much more drama could have been in the XFW main event at Fright Night had Bad Boy Marshall Sweet decided to cash in? Had he been allowed to cash in?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making its way
We already had Crusher Carl Ellis at ringside, Sweet Sedan Stan at ringside, 2 referees after Walker was brutalized and bullying the referees, and then Sam Ford showing up. Ford also will be in action tonight as Ultimo Shade makes his way into ringside. Ultimo Shade, a former United States and Internet champion. Absolutely the most prolific and brutal striker on the XFW roster. But tonight he's going to collide with a high flyer and the youngest champion in XFW history, Jesus Silva.
from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 214 pounds, Jesus Silva.
So much came out of Fright Night, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the main event was surrounded in controversy between Walker's assault on the referee, Sam Ford showing up, a new women's champion crowned. Not to mention the return of Drago. No one saw that coming. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. Not to mention Showtime Shane Black losing the XFW Internet Championship. Black was heavily favored in that matchup. But as we saw Dashing Danny Diamond coming out with the title tonight. Ooh, clothesline. Brody Daniels retained his XFW United States Championship. He'll be in action tonight as well. Up and ooh, Silva. Oh, I thought Silva had countered that back suplex. But Ultimo Shade kept him in position and dropped a knee across the face. Wow. Jesus Silva now fighting back with his own soul kick right to the midsection. And now a soccer ball kick in the middle of the back. Standing shooting star press. Jesus Silva is an outstanding in-ring performer. Again, when he's joined us here in XFW, he's only 19 years old and had a title at the age of 20. Only a few weeks after his birthday, as a matter of fact. Northern Light suplex now by Ultimo Shade. Shade known for his Shade of Black roundhouse kick that he's knocked out dozens of opponents with. But here Jesus Silva fighting back with his own kicks, staggering off Ultimo Shade. Off the ropes now goes Jesus Silva. Looking for a cartwheel headstand, head scissors, but Ultimo Shade with a counter. Shade now bound the back, gonna bring him up into a German suplex. Ooh, he holds on. Shade now with a clothesline, just turns him inside out. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! Right across the skull. Leveled down Jesus. Jesus Silva is a very, very powerful in-ring athlete. A lot of high-flying, high-striking offense. Uh-oh. Shade now going to start clubbing away in the chest. Repeated shots down to Jesus Silva, who is almost defenseless as his hands are wrapped around the ropes. And now Shade up and over and comes crashing down. Didn't get all of them. Landed on the lower extremities of Jesus Silva. Silva now tossing those steel stairs. We saw those very steel stairs used in the main event in Fright Night as Walker blasted them into the head of Rick Osborne. And again, folks, we know Osborne was not 100% at Fright Night. He was busted open on the night before in a brutal one-on-one matchup. And a lot of folks were wondering if he's going to be able to continue to wrestle at all and be in anywhere ring ready. Ultimo Shade now in control of this matchup. Delivering kicks right to the ribs now of Jesus Silva and drops the forearm. Dale Evans Darks, thank you for liking the stream. Cover and a kick out. Goes for a stomp. Silva counters out. Silva now. Hurricane Rana catches him out of nowhere. The explosive speed of Jesus Silva. We've got a cover too. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count by Silva. Silva now in control. Silva going for a snapmare, missing, and a knee strike by Ultimo Shade, who's now trying to get the blood flowing. Shade coming in again, and a second one across the face. Misses the first one. Chin breaker now by Jesus. Silva now. Good Lord, deadlift German suplex by Jesus Silva. Impressive strength shown off by the luchador. Kicks blocked. Missing the super kick. Coming up and lands a springboard dropkick. A beautiful exchange between these two. So now on the top rope. Off the top, frog splash. Shades of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Silva now turning his head to the arm. Smart move by Silva, weakening one of the weapons of Ultimo Shade. Misses the clothesline. Shade connects with the running knee strike right to the face. Levels down Jesus Silva. Uh-oh. Shade picking him up with his foot. Shade to black. Down goes Jesus. That might be it. It is. Ultimo Shade with the victory. The Shade to black roundhouse kick right across the jaw. There's where Silva went to try to counter, but gets blasted with a knee to the face, and again, back and forth action, a number of exchanges and counters between the two, but Ultimo Shade comes up with the win here tonight at Saturday Night Showdown. An impressive matchup between these two. Shade looking good tonight with a win over Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for tuning in to XFW tonight. Again, our main event will feature Seth Walker going one-on-one with Crusher Carl Ellis in a match that Ellis actually requested after the what took place at XFW Fright Night. And again, our main event was shrouded in drama. And again, it was almost that much more. As I was saying, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was talking and considering about cashing in that night of Fright Night, but he was found in his locker room, bloodied and bludgeoned. And again, folks, all we know now is reports coming out that it seemed to be someone described as an albino. Take that for what you will. It could be hearsay. It could be people just getting their information misconstrued, what have you, with Sweet Sedan Stan coming out earlier tonight, throwing out all kinds of allegations, making up all kinds of excuses for the behavior and the piss-poor attitude of Seth Walker in our main event, again, assaulting two referees. Folks, it goes beyond word. And again, JR here saying, Triple Ace, I'm all kinds of flustered. Sweet Sedan Stan is a jackass. He's not a good wrestler. He's a terrible manager. And again, I don't know who he bought out to get Walker in a main event, even reinstated for that matter. But Seth Walker, folks, and again, I try to say about has got what he deserved at XFW Fright Night. Put down by Rick Osborne, and again, at the hands of Sam Ford, who came in for the assist. That was just karma biting him in the ass. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to ringside. The newly crowned XFW Women's Champion, Alex Webb, in action next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Casey Sears, relative newcomer to XFW. This young lady has been impressive with her in-ring presence, and she definitely knows how to strut her stuff down to ringside. Casey Sears with a number of wins now under her belt here in XFW. But tonight she'll be going up against one of XFW's elite female competitors and the brand new 3-time XFW Women's Champion, Alex Webb.
From Charleston, South Carolina, the Extreme Women's World Champion, Alex Webb.
Alex Webb showing up at XFW Fright Night once again, celebrating Halloween, showing up in a Miss Marvel themed in-ring gear. A little bit of change up tonight in her normal in-ring gear, swapping the colors. The red and yellow were first. But I gotta say, folks, the title looks good around her waist. As much as I was a fan of Bryce Watts being a champion, Alex Webb brought the fight to Bryce Watts at Fright Night. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. Casey Sears with the collar elbow tie-up. Quickly picking the women's champion up off her. Oh! Sears instantly going for an assault on the neck. And now leveling Alex Webb down the number of shots to the head. Sears making her presence felt tonight already in this matchup with a statement like that. Sweeping the legs down on the champion and stomping away on Webb. Casey Sears looking not want to be shown up. She wants to take it to the women's champion. Again, she knows any kind of win tonight could propel her to a number one contendership spot. But Alex Webb now back on the assault. Sears has a number of wins, as I said, under her belt since being here in XFW. And has impressed the locker room and the owners of XFW, as well as the championship committee. Right now, double underhook and hoist her up into a backbreaker. Sears now, what is this? A handspring into a knee strike. Webb now fires back shot to the midsection. Webb up and over. DDT. Quick cover now by the champion. And a kick out. Sears has proven to be tough inside the square circle. Alex Webb now driving the knee into the wrist, into the elbow. Alex Webb now getting a little cocky there. And again drops the hammer right across the eyes. A double axe handle coming down across the jaw of Casey Sears. Webb now lighting her up with a number of shots. Hoisting her up. Backbreaker. Alex Webb, year after year at XFW Fright Night, has wowed the crowd and the audience with her cosplay performances, coming out with some pretty snazzy in-ring gear. But it was all that much sweeter when she walked out the women's champion at Fright Night. Kick to the midsection now by the women's champ. Floats over again, and a second DDT. Webb now making her way to the middle rope. Casey Sears. Ooh, Webb missing with that shot. Sears with a back elbow. Sears now with a drop kick. Connects. This could be an opportunity for Casey Sears to stake her claim and be a number one contender right now, rolling her back. Submission position here for the champion. She's got to roll over. It's a tough hold to break. Managed to break the hold into a lateral press, but a kick out by Sears. Sears right back on the assault, keeping the pressure on the champion. Webb across the shoulders now. Face first into the middle turnbuckle. Stomping away now is Sears on the champion. All that pressure now on the neck. Sears going up. Look at this. Roll through. Into a drop kick. Beautiful counter by the women's champion. We got a cover. Only a 2 count. Sears front face lock. Turns it into a brain buster. The women's champion just got leveled, but managed to get the shoulder up. That was an impressive. The torque she put on that really spin the champion around. Wheelbarrow into a stunner. Alex Webb got rocked by that one. We've got a cover. A cover now on Webb. Webb again gets the shoulder up. Sears put everything she has into this, knowing what's on the line. Oh, that's a mistake there. You've got Webb right where you want her. You don't want to give her time to recover. You want to give her time to react. We got to cover, but a kick out again by Webb almost instantaneously. And that's what I talk about. Casey Sears taking time to revel, wasting time showing off now. You've got the champion where you want her. You do not want to let her recover. You do not want to give her that opportunity. And there Webb fires back down with a shot. And another one. Big time forearm there by Webb. Webb now grabbing onto the knee. Twisting. Missing the shot. Then a clothesline, and Webb sends her reeling over the top rope to the outside. Big time clothesline. Coming back in now, Webb again floats over and catches the DDT. Kick to the midsection now by Webb. Webb drives her down. Face first goes Sears. We've got a cover here. And a kick out. Webb now standing on the wrist. Drives the knee into the elbow. Webb now in control of this matchup. Beautiful fisherman suplex by Alex Webb. All impact, no bridge. Didn't go for a pin attempt. Oh, Irish Whip off the ropes. Up and down flapjack. Webb making her way to the top rope. What's she got in mind here? Leg drop from the top by the women's champion. We've got a cover. And a kick out. Webb pouring everything she's got and is turning this matchup around. Snaps the neck now of the challenger. Webb now with an Irish whip. Oh, charge in McKay. Oh, Sears fell right to the... She might have really hurt her back there. Into the turnbuckle. She came right down to the canvas. Webb now hoisting her up. Turns her around. Web slinger. Webb with the victory. Casey Sears hit that turnbuckle hard. Wow. Wow. Sears hit that turnbuckle. Alex Webb was charging in, but Casey Sears just collapsed. Man, a case of whiplash after that impact. But Alex Webb with the 1-2-3 tonight.
Here is your winner, Alex.
The XFW Women's Champion victorious tonight. Alex Webb with the victory over Casey Sears. But once again, Casey Sears continues to impress here in XFW. This young lady, again, bringing the fight to a now 3-time women's champion says a lot for Casey Sears. And again, she's only been here for a few months, but is really setting her mark, really getting her name out there, folks. She is here to stay. We're happy to have her in an impressive back and forth action between those two. But again, Alex Webb has been on top of the XFW women's division for years now, consistently keeping up with the competition, constantly keeping yourselves up on the win-loss record. What a showing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another drama-filled event that came out of XFW Friday night was the return of Drago. Now, we have not seen much of Drago or any of the Ministry of Darkness since last year, since last XFW Fright Night, when they were dismantled by Hiro Katsuyori, Sean Owens, Hanson Ho, thank you for liking the stream. Hiro Katsuyori, Sean Owens, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, and more helped rid XFW and dismantle the ministry. But it was on our Halloween event that Drago reared his ugly head and assaulted the specter of XFW. And now, folks, he is back here in ring action and is back tonight to go one-on-one with Big Smooth. Big Smooth coming out to ringside, all the way from Kingston, Jamaica. Smooth's had a number of big profile events here, or matches here in XFW. But I don't really think he knows what he's in for when it comes to Drago. J.R. Richmond saying Big Smooth's about to have a bad night. I could not agree more when it comes to Drago. Drago, a former World Heavyweight Champion. Marshall Foskett, thank you for hitting that like button. Drago had a death grip over XFW for a better part of a year with the ministry. And here he comes, the Voodoo King from Louisiana.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 269 pounds,
Drago back. And folks, I've got to wonder, and I'll never take this away from Drago. Drago is a dominant force in the ring. But it originally started with Drago. And then one by one, we saw other members slowly. Well, Drago ideally just, for the lack of a better term, forced people into his wake. Forced them under his control and built up the ministry. I am terrified to think if the ministry can reform again in XFW. Drago looks just as good as ever. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Drago comes charging in, but Big Smooth collides with a knee strike. Smooth coming out of the gate. Headbutt now on Drago. Stomping away. Smooth starting to dominate this matchup. Smooth is a very powerful competitor, but Drago now with a shoulder tackle. Drago in the corner again, already looking like he's going into a trance, and Smooth going to capitalize on it. With Drago with a kick to the face. And Drago with a low drop kick. And Drago again going right into that ceremony, almost like he's ignoring Smooth. Smooth tossed him to the outside. Drago seems almost distracted by something other than the match tonight. Smooth now going to hoist him up. Oh, and swing him around into a gut buster. Drago back to his feet. Both have the same idea. Big Smooth going to jump on a German suplex. Smooth looking really good so far against Drago. Again, I can only imagine. Big Smooth was warned before he came out here tonight what he'd be facing up against. But there's a mistake right there. Leaving Drago on the outskirts of the ring by himself. Smooth going back out. Drago baiting him right in. And now unleashing a number of shots to Smooth. And blasting him into the apron. Drago now going to put him across that barrier. And a boot right to the face. Drago is very conniving inside the ring. And a very, very powerful competitor. As right now he's going to deadlift the nearly 350-pound Big Smooth. And Drago again going right into that trance-like state. His capacity crowd almost numb with the appearance of Drago tonight. Shot to the back now by the big man. The Voodoo King of Louisiana hoisting him up into a back break. Shot around the midsection now by Drago. Gonna hoist him up. Oh, and spin him right around into a powerbomb. We got a cover by Drago. But a kick out. Drago got it again. Drago looking around as if to try to find some kind of, I don't know. Constantly reaching out. We've seen Drago use weird in-ring abilities in the past, and there's a shoulder tackle again by Drago. We've seen him use a lot of odd in-ring tactics. The Big Smooth continues to fight, but Drago again turns the tables, gut wrench. Drago now, nice hip toss. Oh, Drago Driving him down and hoisting him back. Oh my good Lord. Drago drives him down to the canvas and then hoisting him back up with a choke slam. Wow. But Big Smooth fighting back with a shot. Drago countering again. Drago front face lock. Scoop slam. Drago now has become very dominant in this matchup. Wind up. Side Russian leg sweep. Drago's now just like a machine going right at it. And again the hip toss. Drago now forcing Drago takes him up and around. Good Lord, what a scoop slam by Drago. Drago hoists him up. Voodoo slam. That has not changed. Drago just tossing a 350 plus pounder across the ring. Wow. Wow. Somehow Smooth managed to get the shoulder up. Drago, front face lock with Smooth, now going to fight right back. Repeats shots to the midsection, break the hold. Smooth now, clubbing shot to Nula back. Drives him down across the knee. But you see Drago's already getting back to his feet. It's the reason Drago... Smooth going to the top rope. We've seen this in the past. Coming off, Drago gets out of the way. Drago gets out of the way. Big time belly to belly. Drago now wrapping up the arms. And again, side Russian leg sweep from Drago. The man is almost, at times, folks, feels unbeatable. Another belly to belly. Drago now grabbing him by the head. Gonna hoist him up and bring him down Uranagi style. We got a cover by Drago. But again, Big Smooth gets the shoulder up. But Smooth did a lot of damage early on, but Drago seems damn near unfazed by any of it. Smooth kicking away Drago. Kick to the face now. Smooth on the collar elbow tie-up. Smooth gonna pick him up on the shoulders. And a gutbuster again by Smooth. A window of opportunity for Big Smooth. But Drago fights back with his own. Good Lord. The capacity crowd booing Drago as he toys him up again a second time. Tossing Big Smooth across the ring. Like yesterday's trash is Drago. The Voodoo King with the victory. Bill Wren, thank you for liking the show. Alyssa Marie Burdick said it well. Men like Drago don't rush, they lay dormant. And a dormant monster just came back to XFW. Drago manhandling a 350-pound plus. Big Smooth 2 times with that voodoo slam. The insanity behind those eyes. I would not doubt that's a real human skull when it comes to Drago. Wow. Drago back in XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, can spell doom for a lot of folks here in our promotion. Jolly Payne, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Again, folks, Drago back in XFW could spell doom for a lot of competitors in the ring. There were a lot of people that assisted and held up the front against the battle that was XFW versus the Ministry of Darkness. Drago unleashed a plan and decimated a number of XFW stars, including the Destroyer, Sean Owens, Bad Boy Marshall, Sweet. The list goes on. Drago and the Ministry eliminated everyone one by one until they collectively got together and defeated the Ministry at XFW Fright Night almost a year ago to the date. But now he's back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about back up next. Troy Grant, one member of the Varsity Club to collide with the returning Sam Ford next in one-on-one action. Let's head down to ringside. And here comes 1/3 of the Varsity Club, Troy Grant. Grant, the best friend, dare I say, of Alex Quinn, Esquire. Trust fund babies. Both these guys have not spent a day in the independent leagues. Their daddies bought them here in XFW, bought their contracts in. To understand, it was part of the new owner, who has still been a silent owner in XFW, has not really come out to make much changes other than the fact that he's loosened a lot of restrictions on the rules. Disqualifications far more harder to come by here in XFW. We saw that at Fright Night. And from what we understand, more of those changes are coming our way to XFW. Sam Ford, in fact, not suspended, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the former world champ now, XFW's own G.I. Joe, Sam Ford. J.R. Richmond asking how Sam Ford wrestling. Ford coming off a brutal injury at the hands of Seth Walker, laid out for almost 2 months. And now back in the action. We saw him show up at XFW Fright Night to take his revenge on Seth Walker. And I'm sure him and Walker are going to collide again. He's gone on record saying he's not done dealing with Seth. Oh, sweet Burdick saying hashtag built for tough. Walker quickly became a fan favorite here at XFW. He says he attributes his return. Whoa, 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 Ford coming right out the gate, gets turned inside out. Wild swing, Ford a little overzealous there. But Sam Ford says he able to recover because he got a special trainer that helped him get back in shape, to get back in the ring. Says he reached down deep, found someone of similar values. But look at this, tarantula now by Troy Grant. As Bob Harris breaks the hold, because it is technically an illegal hold, but stays on the apron there. And Sam Ford now, what is this? Ford now on the middle rope. What the hell's he doing? Are you shitting me? Ford. Oh, cow. Ford with a deadlift vertical suplex from the apron. But Grant sending Ford right back up and outside. Referee going to start the count now. Ford on the outside. Troy Grant trying to get past the referee. Ford back inside the ring. Oh! Grant getting Bob Harris in the way. And now capitalizing on the distraction. Ford tried to get a shot in. And bumping into poor Bob. And now Grant on the top rope. Grant coming off. Ford rolls out of the way. Drop kick now by the Tank. Shot to the midsection now by the Tank. I still want to know who this trainer was that Ford lined himself up with, that was able to get himself back on the road to recovery, as he says, quicker than he could have on with regular rehabilitation and regular doctors. Ford swears this individual drove him to be a better competitor and stronger than ever. Well, right now, Troy Grant taking it to the former world champ. Troy Grant now trying to stave off the attacks of Sam Ford. Full looking again for the tarantula wrapping. I've got to give it to Grant. That's an impressive move to pull off, but he can't hold on. And again, wasting his time. Oh! This time, he played Sam. Both men now back inside the ring. Knife edge chops now by Grant. Grant going to send Ford up over the top rope again. Right hand to the elbow. Up and a DDT to Ford. That could reignite that injury that Ford had at the hands of Seth Walker. And now right hands. by Troy Grant on the outside. I think he just busted the Tank open. Drop kick out of the back of the neck. Ford with a counter. Ford charging into the back elbow. Back elbow by Ford levels Grant. Sends him into the ring. Ford gonna hoist him up. Ford powerbomb. Blood pouring in the eyes of Sam Ford only seemed to make him that much more angry as he drops the elbow. Troy Grant may have just pissed off the Tank. Kicks to the head now as Grant tries to stave off the attack of Ford. Elbow again by the Tank. Levels him again with that back elbow. Ford now in control. Picking him up, suplex. Sam Ford now on an assault. Usher off the ropes. Latches on. Shots now right hands. Troy Grant trying to open up that wound. Trying to get that blood pouring into the eyes of the Tank. Wraps up the arm. Ooh! Brutal impact there to Ford by Troy Grant. But Ford again gets the shoulder up. And Ford's back to his feet. But misses the elbow. Right hand now by the Tank again. And a short arm clothesline. Ford starting to get all fired up here. Again, a kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Troy Grant missing. Spontaneously, elbow shot by the Tank. Troy Grant almost seems to be getting desperate on the shoulders. Brutal Samoan drop by the Tank. And now standing on the back of Troy Grant is Ford. Grant might be in a world of trouble here. Up again a second time, the Samoan drop. The Tank looking good now. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Ford now. Ford with the Irish whip. Sam Ford off the ropes and blast him. Damn near drove through him like a semi-truck. Covered now by Ford. Leg is hooked. And a kick out by Grant. Not exactly sure how Grant even managed to get the shoulder up. But Ford now going to hoist him up. Oh, and drive the head down. Ford now in the corner. Uh-oh. Troy Grant getting on his feet. Ford lining up the shot. Turret kick. Right to the jaw of Grant. That's it. He's bloody. But Ford came out on top of that one. The turret kick to the jaw puts Troy Grant down for the 1-2-3. I still got to wonder if Ford came back a little too early. Might have a little slow in the step, a little bit of ring rust. But wow. There's the turret kick right to the jaw. And the 1-2-3 for the man they call Ford Tough. I still want to find out who this trainer was. They keep checking the blood there. I still want to know who this trainer was. Who this person was that got Ford back into ring-ready action here in XFW so quickly, so monumentally. I'm dying to find out exactly who that was, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we don't get a crash here. Oh, okay, we're good. Sorry about that, folks. Ford, again, like I said he found himself a trainer. Someone who got him back on the path to recovery quicker than modern medicine, quicker than normal rehabilitation. Someone that put on the boots, strapped him up, and gave Ford a drive and determination to get back to XFW quicker than any other thing he could think of. And I'm still dying to know who this is, folks. Forge said he's gonna, sooner or later, he's gonna break the news and bring this out. And he says he's bringing back up here in XFW, folks. That can only mean 100 different things. You never know. And again, when it comes to Sam Ford, he's very unpredictable. The man is explosive inside the ring. And with so much firepower matched in that body, he's one of the few people in XFW that's been able to manhandle Seth Walker the way Walker manhandles other people. We saw that happen again in XFW Fright Night, and they're going to collide again. But right now, folks, the XFW United States Champion, Brody Daniels, I hate to say that out loud, collides with Mark Collins next on Saturday Night Showdown. Yeah, Richmond saying Glee was the trainer. Can you imagine Glee training anybody? That is a terrifying thought. The maniacal one training anyone is frightening. But here comes Mark Collins. Collins, the only man in XFW history to hold 2 titles at the same time. The XFW Internet and United States titles, both over this man's shoulders at one time. Defeated Showtime, Shane Black, and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet in consecutive months to have those titles. And now across the ring tonight will be the current reigning United States Champion, Brody Daniels. Collins, at one point a member of the Entourage, in a stable with Seth Walker under the tutelage of Morgan Steiner. Steiner never fully recovered from the assault that he received at the hands of Seth Walker. But here comes the House of Spades, Brody Daniels, Luke Everett, and Reed Lane.
And his opponent from Hackettstown, New Jersey, weighing in at 233 pounds, the Extreme United States Champion, Brody Daniels.
Brody Daniels. Folks, Daniels straight up stole this United States Championship run. Luke Everett and Reed Lane got him to the #1 contendership by interfering. They handed him the United States Championship by triple teaming Hiro Katsuyori. And then they helped him defend this title time and time again. The United States Championship has time and time again been elevated by a number of high-profile, outstanding in-ring athletes here in XFW, and Brody Daniels has sullied it with his attitude, with his cheap-handed tactics. But right now, he's taking it to Collins and drives him down to the canvas. Brody Daniels has been all but undefeatable ever since teaming up with Everett and Reed Lane. You see one of them on the outside as Collins is tossed over the top rope and hangs onto the rope with a shot from Brody Daniels and a right hand and a drop kick, and Collins is now at the feet of Reed Lane. Yeah, they're moving away only because Bob Harris is watching right on. But now Collins going to the outside, or Collins on the outside. Brody Daniels in pursuit. Sent back inside the ring now is Mark Collins, who is an outstanding pound for pound, one of XFW's toughest wrestlers. We got it covered out by Brody Daniels. Collins has to be trying to look over his shoulder this entire matchup because of those two goofballs on the outside. Collins dodges that boot to the face and now goes on the assault. I gave a lot of credit to Luke Everett and Reed Lane, two outstanding new talents here in XFW, and now have found themselves in cahoots with Brody Daniels and has only sullied their And then, look, Collins making the eye contact with both those guys, watching as this match spills to the outside. Suplex now by Collins on the Brody Daniels on the concrete. Collins down with a knee strike. Collins knows a win in this matchup tonight in any fashion will excel him to number one contendership. Daniels getting back to his feet, blocks the right hand, fires back with his own. Daniels now, and again with the big boot. Again, you see Luke Everett and Reed Lane watching on the outside. Another kick to the face by Brody Daniels. Cover now on Collins. No hook of the leg, though. Nonchalant. Brody Daniels, but again, Brody Daniels has always been somewhat cocky. But his level of attitude has only increased tenfold with Everett and Reed Lane at ringside. Reynolds got him up and drops Collins down face first onto the canvas. Knowing he's got these two nut jobs on the outside. Oh, goes for a splash and nobody home. How do you like that, Daniels? Daniels now retreating back to the corner after that botch. Brian Pearson, thank you for liking the stream. Collins now taking advantage of the Brody Daniels mishap there. Not often you see Brody Daniels go for a springboard. Mark Frederick, hello to you. Belly back suplex now by Collins, who's turned the tables now on the champion Brody Daniels. Collins now wind up shot right to the ear with the elbow of the former champion. Collins in control. Collins Irish whip over the top rope again goes Brody Daniels. And a stiff kick to the back. J.R. Richmond asked him, was Collins the lone wolf? No, you're thinking of the young Tyson Vader, who's one part of the wolf pack here in XFW, who's all, I understand, most of the wolf pack was now spending time in prison, but right now Brody Daniels got busted open by Collins, who is going on an all-out assault on the United States champion. Daryl, thank you for liking the stream. Bob Harris up to a 6 count. Collins coming back inside the ring. Collins is taking it now to the United States champion. That's a nasty cut on the face of Brody Daniels. Shotgun drop kick. Down goes Daniels. We got a cover now. One. What a kick out by Brody. Collins with an opportunity here to walk away with a number one contendership opportunity. Kick to the midsection counter. Brody Daniels fires right back. Kick to the midsection up by Daniels. Daniels going to hoist him up and patella brainbuster. Patella brainbuster collides. What the hell is Daniels doing? Daniels with a steel chair in hand. What is he? Daniels now with, oh no, up. Oh, drops him face first. I was going for that steel chair. Brian Pearson, this is a regular broadcast by XFW. Oh, that kick looked low. Brody Daniels off the rope. Shot to the back of the skull. That shining wizard by Brody Daniels. But Collins gets the shoulder up. Brian Pearson, our regular shows are normally Friday and Saturday nights. Our pay-per-views usually on a Sunday. Audience now saying fight forever. Brody Daniels with a kendo stick now in hand. Bob Harris now circling over it. Oh! And another one! And Collins is going to get the win. Brody Daniels not giving a shit about the rules. And again, folks, I know the disqualifications are a lot more loose now with the new owner here in XFW, but that was just blatant. Brody Daniels looked like he was in fear of losing, going out and get the kendo stick and just lighting up Collins repeatedly. We'll have to find out from the championship committee if that's going to elevate Collins into a number one contendership spot. Brody Daniels getting frustrated by Collins kicking out of his signature move, which is that shining wizard. Brody Daniels, folks, I've always said the guy was unhinged, but his ego is unchecked right now with the assistance of Reed Lane and Luke Everett in the new House of Spades, and it's only gotten worse. Right now, folks, our main event is mere seconds away. Crusher Carl Ellis. We have not seen him in action since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Rick Osborne, his friend. And now tonight he goes one-on-one with the monster, the unpredictable jackass, the person who likes to put everyone on the shelf, Seth Walker. And I know in his corner is going to be that used car shit salesman, Sweet Sedan Stan. Let's head down to ringside. Your main event starts right now. And here comes Crusher Carl Ellis.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the
Ellis making his way out.
Georgia, weighing in at 268.
What the hell is that? Who's in the ring? Someone's already in the ring. Somebody's in the ring already. With a chair. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Wait. Sweet Sedan Stan's already out there. That was a chair shot. Wait. Is that guy's an albino? Is that the guy that attacked Bad Boy Marshall? Sweet, a kick to the face. Who the hell is this? Walker didn't even come out here. And another knee strike. And a kick to the face. Who the hell is this? Did we even have a bell ring? What is going on? Crusher Carl is being dismantled. This is supposed to be a match with Seth Walker. We see Sweet Sedan Stan is out here with this pale-looking SOB and attacking Crusher Carl. I don't know who this guy is. Ellis now with a leg lock. I don't know if this match is official or not. Did anyone hear a bell? Ellis driving elbows now, waiting for Walker to come out. If Walker's even here, or these are mind games, Ellis now delivering elbows to this albino person. I don't know what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Ellis now with working on the shoulder of this albino, this pale character. But he sweeps out the leg. After Ellis took a chair shot by this person. Who the hell is this? Parzival. I don't know what just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, that was supposed to be Seth Walker going up against Crusher Carl Ellis. Walker not even coming out to the ring. Instead, this pasty-looking white dude, Miracle Whip guy, in the ring waiting for Ellis to come out. And you saw Sweet Sedan Stan in the corner. This was a setup from start to finish. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time on XFW. We're going to have to find out answers who this guy was. Derek Smith says the pale dude. This has to be the same person that took out Bad Boy Marshall Sweet from cashing in his Extreme Opportunity briefcase at Fright Night. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time on XFW. We need to get Dirk Webb back on the scene here. We need to find out what's going on.